Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome to the start of a brand new career series here today on the channel. We're back on FIFA 20. We're going to be playing as Chelsea on the Realism Mode on Ultimate Difficulty. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe. If you're new around here with notifications on, let me know in the comments, feedback and suggestions for the series and players you would like me to sign. The main objective of this series is to try and bring back Chelsea to the very top, save them, rebuild them, and bring them back to winning ways. So, if you like the sound of that, support the series, and I'm going to be doing daily content of this Chelsea career. So I've gone out and shortlisted a bunch of players that I'd like to sign in this Chelsea series. We've got Oblak, we've got Jose Jimenez, Kai Havertz, Ben Chilwell, Declan Rice, and Onana as well from Ajax, the former Barcelona man. So I'm going to be doing daily episodes on the channel this Chelsea series. We're going to try and win as much silverware as possible. It's going to be really difficult to try and win the Champions League, the Premier League, and maybe go on a cup run as well with all of the fantastic Premier League squads. So let's have a look at this Chelsea team. And I'll transfer list and try and move on some players and whatnot where we can. So we've got a pretty decent squad. I really can't wait till FIFA 21 to come around because Chelsea are going to be such a formidable and a really fun and enjoyable career mode squad. They functionally work so well. Like Timo Werner is like probably the best career mode striker in my opinion. I'm going to recall Bakayoko here, because we can probably move him on for a little bit of cash money to bring in all of the targets that Chelsea have brought in. Like, we haven't got the budget that, obviously, Chelsea have in real life. We've got a little bit left, so we're going to have to make do maybe moving on some players where we can. But we are using the Realism Mod, of course. As you can see there, we have the brand new Chelsea kit, and we've got the Chelsea essentially wallpaper, desktop FIFA background there as well. We also want to be trying to go far and deep in the FA and Carabao Cup and basically try and bring back winning ways to Chelsea. Billy Gilmore there has a custom face as well in this realism mod. So we'll see how he goes. 71 rated, he's maybe a little bit too lowly rated. But I've wrapped up the United Career Series and the Barcelona one. I've started a brand new fresh save here with Chelsea. And we're going to try and take them to the very top. So we're going to go out and negotiate with Bayer Leverkusen to try and get the services of Kai Havertz, arguably one of the best attacking midfielders in the world at the moment. Heavily rumoured to be going all around in world football, but he's been officially signed for Chelsea. I am using the Chelsea sort of manager clothing there as well, the custom kit, so I kind of look like Frank Lampard a bit with the vest and jacket, which looks quite good. So we're currently negotiating here with Peter Bosch, who is the Bayer Leverkusen manager, and we've managed to get a deal done for Kai Havertz for £55 million. We're going to be hopefully trying to bring him to the bridge if we can get the contract over the line. This season I'm going to be playing my 4-3-3 attack, my sort of Jurgen Klopp inspired Gegenpress, and I really can't wait to see how this team goes because they've got a lot of new and exciting talent in real life as well. Like, do I think that they're going to upset the hierarchy of Liverpool and Man City in that top 1 or 2? I don't think so. Do I think they're going to finish in third? Maybe not. I think Chelsea are probably going to finish fourth next season, if I'm being honest. But that third spot is really, really all to play for. So we've gone out and signed Kai Havertz for £55 million. But I also feel really bad for Liverpool fans as well. Like, they had the opportunity to sign Kai Havertz and Timo Werner, and they basically turned them both down. And Chelsea were like, we'll take that, thank you. And there his stats as well. He's evaluated at 56, and he wants to move. So we've received an offer here for Emerson. I can't remember what happened to Emerson in real life. I think he actually might have Joined Juventus under. I knew Sarri wanted him. I need to check that. Like, I don't check what's going on with Emerson on the daily, like, honestly. But for 24 years of age, 79 overall, for £24 million, Sarri is currently negotiating for his services, and Sarri as well on this realism mod has a custom manager face, and he looks good. I think some of the face packs are actually from Pez, which have come over, and some of them are just custom and done by the team. So we've gone out and sold Emerson as well to Juventus, and yeah, well, that's the officially licensed Juventus as well. We've sold Emerson to Juventus, not Piemonte Calcio or whatever it's stupidly called in this game. But we're going to try and need a new goalkeeper, and Chelsea in real life at the time of recording haven't really gone out and sorted that out. Earlier on, that was that Ajax goalkeeper I did highlight as well. But I feel like we need a world-class goalkeeper. 26 years of age, 91 overall. Oblak has been one of the world's best in the goalkeeping department over the last couple of years. So we're currently negotiating here with Diego Simeone, the black sheep, I like to call him. So if we can bring Oblak to Stamford Bridge, that will really shore up our goalkeeping department, because Kepa isn't up to snuff. And I'm actually sort of always heavily critical of Kepa in career mode as well. He's nearly as bad in career mode as he is in real life, but he looks like he's hopefully going to be going the other way, and Oblak will be his replacement, the Slovenian international. Olympic Lyon have also gone out and signed Pedro. In real life, he did sign for Roma, I think. I can't remember. I don't know if it's just me, but I play so many fantasy and career mode series that real life transfers get convoluted. If I'm being honest. Yeah, I think because you hear rumors and stuff, you just never know if the deal goes and gets done. But Jan Oblak, 91 overall, is going to be such a solid keeper at the back. A great shot stopper. But for my system, I'm probably going to play him as more of a sweeper keeper, if I'm being honest. Thomas Tuchel is also currently negotiating for the services of Jorginho. Now, I don't mind Jorginho in career mode. However, there are still a couple of Chelsea targets which I would prefer over him. 27 years of age, 85 overall. If we could get like £50 million for him from PSG, Paris Saint-Germain, I would nearly probably accept that. We'll go back now with a £49 million bid. I don't mind him. He's a functional career mode player. There are a lot more better players for his overall rating. But now let's have a look at the squad. In today's episode, we have two matches. The first of which is the opening match of the season against Manchester United, which they won, was it 4-1 in real life at the start of the season. And we also have the UEFA Super Cup against Liverpool, our first real test, and also a chance to win some silverware. So this is the team I'm going to be playing with this season, 4-3-3 attack at the moment, before we get more signings in. Timo Werner is going to be leading the line. I'm going to play Pulisic off the left in the Hazard role. Hakim Ziyech is going to be on the right-hand side. We're going to be playing Kai Havertz in the cam, Kovacic on the left, Kante on the right, Aspilicueta as the right fullback, Zuma in the defensive line for now, and I'm also going to be rotating my substitutions and sort of have my triple threat there eventually as well. Alonso, we're going to be playing off the left for now, along with Rudiger, but I am open to moving Zuma out for a world-class defender. So, looking at my tactics, this is what we're going to be going with this season. In defense, I want to press after losing possession. I want my width on that and my depth there as well. Offensive, there are a fair few that I don't mind here. Fast build-up is quite alright. I think that's probably the best. And players in the box as well. We'll drop that down to probably about a 7 or an 8. The thing is, like, balls into the box, like whipping balls in, doesn't really work in FIFA 20. Sort of low-driven crosses are better. So we're going to be going with defense We're going to be going with defense, fast build up, and then defense, press after possession. 4-3-3 attack is my favorite formation. Roles wise, I'm not too fussed with. However, individual player instructions, defense-wise, you could leave it on staying forward, arguably, but maybe a balance, which is a better approach. I do personally like get inside and cut inside for my wingers, and with my attack, probably get in behind with Timo Werner is probably the play. You can customize that between your particular striker. Like Timo Werner is one of the best advanced and pressing forwards in FIFA. Obviously, in real life, if you look at their heat maps, it's really quite looking at this now. This is an amazing career mode squad. It's going to work functionally quite well. However, if you look at the heat maps of where these teams played, like Werner in real life actually probably plays more off the left. Sort of the left-hand side coming in, and Kai Havertz and Hakim Ziyech actually play on the similar role. It's going to be fascinating to see how Frank Lampard deploys this Chelsea squad. I feel like I don't think we're going to see a lineup like this in real life. 4-3-3 attack with Werner, Pulisic, Havertz, and Ziyech. I reckon they're going to be playing Tammy Abraham a lot more. This is my prediction, and they're going to be just sort of rotating a lot more. I don't think they're going to be deploying overly that in this, because really, the way Werner and Pulisic are deployed, they're basically the same player, well, not the same player. They play very much the same position, along with Kai Havertz off the right, with Hakim Ziyech. But we're going to be starting off the season here with the custom Chelsea kit of all as well. Gabriel Jesus is left to join Barca. Okay. And this is the team. Now, this also was before the... I think this patch came out before the playoff final. So we've got Leeds in the league. We've also got the Champions League that we're in: Lille, Valencia, and Ajax. But I think Brentford got promoted there instead of... What was it? Who were the three that came up? Anyway, one of them's wrong. That's the point I'm trying to get at. But here's the team we're going to be playing with at Chelsea. We've got Liverpool, Leicester, Leeds, and Sheffield United coming up in the calendar. It's going to be a hard season, and hopefully we can win some major pieces of silverware. Look, if we don't win the Champions League or the Premier League, I'll consider this season a failure, but I also want to try and win the FA Cup or Carabao. So we'll try and take this Chelsea team all the way. We're coming up against Manchester United on Ultimate Difficulty. It's going to be an absolute cracker, facing Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's Manchester United. Hopefully we can start off this season, this first match, with a win, but we will just have to see. Good tackle there by Kante. Warming up now just before the match at Old Trafford. One matter in the starting 11. I'm curious to see who they're going to be fielding in this particular match, because they're going to be fighting to make top 4. Maybe I need to do my Premier League predictions. Maybe a video like that. I always tend to get it wrong, but yeah, I definitely think maybe it's my United bias. I think we're probably going to finish third next year, if I'm being honest. It's between us and Chelsea. Spurs are probably going to finish 5th. I think Arsenal is in that 6th bracket. I'm still not overly too impressed with that Arsenal squad. I still think Spurs under Mourinho is going to finish higher. So looking at their team, they're playing a 4-2-3-1. Pogba, Maguire, Dave in goal, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire, Luke Shaw, Andreas Pereira, and Wan-Mata, Dan James. So they really haven't strengthened overly too much, and especially on the left and right hand side, we should be able to expose it. Right. So, looking at the pitch, our starting 11 is far superior. But it's underway. Chelsea away at Old Trafford. You never know. This match is early on, like especially the first match of the season. We're still learning the squad and how it all functions, and if I need to tweak and move any players out. But this could really decide top 4. Matic there. Oh, Kante giving away a yellow card in the box. I don't think it was overly too no, okay. Right, it might have been a later challenge, but it was a foul in the end. Rudiger and Zuma are the partnership for now before I bring in a world-class centre-back. Kai Havertz in the cam is going to be creating the play. Kovacic is such a glorious footballer on the pass. Kai Havertz here on the break. Cuts back in danger. And it wasn't to be. Maguire trying to bring it out from the back. Andreas Pereira to Dan James on the left. Kai Havertz coming to try and close out that run. And he somehow... Oh, okay. I was going to say he somehow kept it in like... miraculously on the touchline there, but Luke Shaw has just brought it out. Rudiger, if we can get him on a good run of form, I quite like him in FIFA. People sort of forget, like Chelsea fans are quite heavily critical on Rudiger, which is understandable, but you forget his pedigree, you forget his quality. He is a German World Cup winner. He's a part of the German back line, and they've got a fantastic team. So, you think if you can sort of get the right manager under him, he'll work really well. And more or less a decent partner. For now, Alonso and Aspilicueta fullbacks-wise, I'm actually quite happy with. Depending on if the finances work, we can eventually move them out. But for the next 6 months, they can definitely work in the midfield. Pulisic on the left-hand side here now. I want to evolve him into the next Eden Hazard, ideally. Kante there, holding the ball well. Kovacic shoots. Timo, oh, it's just gone wide on the right. But it's all going Chelsea's way in the first half here today. A great block. And the second follow-up there, couldn't find Timo Werner. But if Timo Werner can act anything like in my Rasenball Leipzig career mode, we could be seeing a 20 goals a season striker. But, yeah, when Timo played for Rasenball Leipzig, he very much played off the left, coming inside. He wasn't like sort of the sole, not target man, but sort of pressing and advance forward that I like to deploy him as in FIFA. But you never know. FIFA in real life isn't really compatible with football. It just isn't. Football Manager does a really good job of the influences and motivations, but like Benteke was one of the best career mode strikers for years on FIFA, along with like Emanico. So I think also people get Pereira, they're pushing away. I think people get confused and convoluted sometimes when I'm talking about FIFA specifically and football. Ooh. For example, someone was having a go at me. I was just reading this comment that they were talking about height isn't a thing in FIFA. When it is. Physical and strong players, especially on the higher difficulties, they just get shrugged off the ball too easily. And you need to have aerial interception. That's why Paul Pogba and some of the taller... That's why, like... Well, there's even a case in world football with that, with Jose Mourinho, especially when he was at United. He kept on always going on about how he has one of the tallest teams in the league, and he quite liked that. But, for example... Angel Gomez, players like Verratti that are just too small. Kante's different because he's got crazy tackling and strength buffs. But even he can be a little bit suspect like that. But small players, I really don't recommend in FIFA whatsoever. Especially on the higher difficulties. And also when I'm giving advice on gameplay and tactics and players and stuff. Good ball there. I'm talking about the higher echelons of FIFA. On Ultimate Difficulty and Legendary. World class, professional, doesn't matter at all. Here we go, Timo on the break here now though. Oh, that's some great football. Just before the 46th minute there, Chelsea on the break. Timo Werner comes up clutch. And that's something special there by the German international. Germany's best striker makes it 1-0 at Old Trafford at the Stretford end against David De Gea. What a magnificent goal to start off the Chelsea Career Mode series. Come on, the Blues. Timo puts his name on the score sheet for the first time in this Chelsea Career Mode, and Kai Havertz is doing a bit of a TikTok in the background with him. Oh, that's so synchronized. Oh, so good. Hashtag Timo Werner and Havertz. But we go 1-0 up here now. United really haven't looked up to this match. They haven't created anything for, pretty much in the final third. They have dominated the possession, but 4 shots to 3. Oh, really? We're drawing on that department. Shot accuracy is on par as well. I just feel like they're a little bit more... The best way to describe them at the moment, they're a bit of a damn squid in this match. But Aspilicueta charging forward now. The captain turns his man. But even he... Yeah, we're not going to be able to do that 12 months from now. Turn that quick. Rudiger, Zuma trying to build it out for the back. Zuma is actually a really good player in FIFA. He's got a really good potential. His card has gone down over previous years. That's a bad ball in. The Pulisic there. Unfortunately by Alonso. I've kept him in the squad for now until we can sign and get the finances for Ben Chilwell. But Alonso has really good free kicks. And ironically, he's got decent passing, but not in that instance, I guess. 1-0 up. Matic against his former side, trying to go deep. I don't know why he's trying to bomb it up to Juan Mata there. That is really not good. Who severely lacks pace and height. Kovacic now to Alonso. Wan-Bissaka trying to... he somehow kept that one in. Wan-Bissaka with a really good tackle. And United are on the break here now. Pulisic has dropped back and Zuma's come in with the tackle. Rudiger going back to Oblak. And especially now we've got Oblak between the sticks, being the sweeper keeper. He's going to be able to bring it out from the back well. I personally like to play more of a sweeper keeper. I don't really like to play negative football, I like to call it. Defending, possession, and sort of giving it away. And oh, here we go. Oh, that's a foul at the edge of the box. Lindelof. Okay. It was a close one. Wasn't overly too malicious. So we've got a free kick in a dangerous area, 21 yards out. We're 1-0 up. Alonso, we could try and do it. Yeah, let's have a go. I was talking about his free kick acumen. Hopefully he can score this. But I'm still not the best of free kicks, and even on this realism one I've gotten worse, but it was on target. But it really couldn't beat David De Gea. Hakim couldn't quite get to it. Well, it's a great ball to Dan James from Matic. He's been looking to try and deploy one of those. Dan James at the edge of the area. Oh, I'm going to read and gobble up those all day. Rudiger is in James's pocket. And Hakim Ziyech on the break in now. Kovacic. Pulisic. Alonso now. United are scrambling at the back, but it's probably time on that note to make some substitutions. So Hakim Ziyech is exhausted. And Kovacic. We could bring on Willian off the right. We've got Hudson-Odoi, Mason Mount, Christensen as well. I might bring on Tammy Abraham actually, because he's going to be my second striker. An amazing career mode player. Tall, strong, quick. Like, he's just so physical. He's actually quite insane. His finesses aren't the best, just because he's lowly rated. So you're better off just drilling it if you get to him. But there I am on the pitch. Tammy's now coming on. Hopefully he can do something. Alonso with the throw in now. A lot of our players are marked there. Timo's managed to shrug it off. And we've lost possession quickly. Good tackle there by Alonso, dropping back. Kante wants to quickly recycle it. Mount now cuts back, coming off the bench. Kai Havertz. Kante flicks it onto Timo. Ronaldo chops. Pulls it back. And Pogba's going to gobble that one up. He saw Mason Mount drifting at the edge of the box from a mile away. Oh, another great ball to Dan James. Good job, Oblak coming out. Williams kept that one in. Nice 1-2 pass. Kante looking to turn and go. Havertz. Mount. Matic holding him well. Great ball over the top. Wan-Bissaka has had that one out. It's going to be a corner kick here now at Old Trafford. Oh, what? Okay. whatever. Rashford. Fred. I've got to watch out for him. I actually quite like Fred in FIFA and Football Manager. In real life, you wouldn't believe it. He is one of the best progressors of the ball at United. Oh, Tammy. Burns Maguire! It's Tammy Abraham, fresh off the bench, to hopefully seal it and put it without a shadow of a doubt that the Blues are going to win here today. That's outstanding. What a spectacular strike. Puts his laces through it. And Tammy Abraham burns Harry Maguire in the 85th minute there. Coming off the bench, he is so sort of ready and keen and raring to go. He's got his finesse and fitness. Maguire is just absolutely exhausted after playing 85 minutes, I guess. Burned him as well. Rashford trying to quickly react. Rashford. Pogba. United in real life scored 4 goals in this match and won. And in this alternative timeline, we're going to win this one 2-0. What a fantastic start for the career series. Fred as well has got his custom player face. Good header. Ooh, just puts it over the bar. Unlucky Mr. Fred. Rudiger. Good flick on. Alonso fouled. One matter. One. He's actually burning Rudiger here. This has got a late minute goal here written all over it. Good grab by Oblak. And bomb this one sky high. That's it. She's all over Red Rover. We've started off the first match of the Chelsea Career Mode series with a win against Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. There he is. He's got a custom manager face as well. 2-0. A really decent performance. A lot to learn from. I'm also learning and sort of learning the strengths and weaknesses of this Chelsea squad. But Kovacic there, probably getting the man of the match. Or Kai Havertz actually got the highest rating performance. Alrighty, let's get stuck into the second match of today's episode, where we face Liverpool in the UEFA Super Cup. This is going to be a massive test for us here today in our season. It's going to be a good comparison to see where we are up against the top European elite. In my opinion, in real life, Liverpool still has the best European side in the Champions League. As soon as they got knocked out by Atletico Madrid, it was kind of obvious that the Bavarians, Bayern Munich, were going to go on and win it. They were the second best pressing side in the league. Vardy? What? Have they gone out and signed Jamie Vardy? Okay, look, I like the realism mod, but come on, man. Vardy? That's so strange. They are playing in their brand new Liverpool kit, of course. It's raining in the UEFA Super Cup, and let's get stuck right into them. Yeah, so in FIFA, I would say Liverpool is probably the best team to face, but we're going to have to win these matches. It's a really good test for us because, first of all, it's against a Premier League rival, a European rival, and it's a cup final. So it's going to be interesting to see how well we go. I'm going to be absolutely going for this match, and I'm sure Jurgen Klopp is as well. So they've got Vardy, Salah, Mane, Wijnaldum, Henderson, Fabinho, Matip, Gomez, no Van Dijk, which is good. Alisson in goal. Trent and the right back. Gomez and Matip and Robertson. So I think on paper, probably in FIFA, Jamie Vardy is a better striker than Firmino, because he's going to be running in behind. He's going to be shooting from crazy angles. Man, oh man, imagine Jamie Vardy in a Liverpool system. It'd massively change it, because Firmino likes to drop back and bring players on. Without Van Dijk, this has changed things up. Wijnaldum here is charging all the way like Son Heung-min. Pulisic, and now we break. Oh, that's not bad. No! Oh. He took way too much of a heavy touch. I watched the Spurs documentary as well. Really enjoyed that. There's so many like hilarious insights. That's the main thing. Obviously, it's a documentary by the club, by Amazon, so there are biases, and you don't get to see the full picture on some of the off and on-field shenanigans. And they also try and hide the tactics a little bit as well. I think they more so did in the Pep one. They were definitely, like, you can, reading some of the backboards and stuff, you can get an indication, but they pretty much kept that, it was a couple seasons ago, that Liverpool win under wraps, and a couple of others. Yeah, because that wasn't last season, it was the season before, wasn't it? The Man City one. Wijnaldum. Oh! Because you don't want to be giving away all your secrets in those documentary styles, but Jose Mourinho's team talks, just hilarious, and his insights. Oh, Fabinho here now. Hakim Ziyech. Okay. Liverpool seem to be more up for this one. We can't seem to hold on possession. Mane. Vardy puts it just over the bar. Okay. We're scrambling a little bit here at the back. Oh my god. You have to hit this tackle. Ball in. Oh my god. Aspilicueta here now. Alonso. Oh, why did he step off Pulisic? Pulisic now cuts back. Pulisic has to go from range. At the back post, Timo! Haha! 1-0 just before the 25th. It's Timo Werner who scored 2 back-to-back goals. Come on, Chelsea. Liverpool looked the more likely to score early on. We've gone up the other end. That's outstanding. On the volley, Timo Werner on the tight angle. Whoopsh! Right in the back right. Woo! Past Andy Robertson. Hammering down with rain. I guess it's sort of negating Jurgen Klopp's fluid, high-octane press a bit, I guess. And we've been forced to hit on the counter. Robertson. Wijnaldum. Robertson on the overlapping fullback run. Ball in. Dealt with. And now Chelsea are back on the counter-attack. Pulisic comes inside for Kai. Havertz finds Hakim Ziyech. Ziyech at the edge of the area. Chops. Trying to find Kai. Oh, couldn't release it quick enough. Brought it in well, though. Bad ball straight at Fabinho. Henderson. Robertson. Posing a lot of problems and questions on the left-hand side. Ball over the top. Kante dealt with. Havertz. Henderson now. Man, these balls into the box. Trying to deal with the first cross is difficult, but fortunately enough for me, hasn't really had any substance on the back. Robertson is just absolutely burning Ziyech, and he's now switched up the other way. Oh, he's exhausted now. This isn't good. Zuma's going to have to come out and drop his man. Oh. That's led to the goal. Jamie Vardy on the volley, 1-1, just before the 43rd. It's so weird seeing Jamie Vardy in the Liverpool kit. Yeah. It's unlucky because Ziyech couldn't drop back. But where was Alonso. Like, why was he not tracking that? That's unlucky by Rudiger. But a great ball there. A great goal by England's number 9. Jamie Vardy brings it back to 1-1 in the UEFA Super Cup. It's going to be a close one, but I want to try and win it. I want to try and win as much silverware as I can. Kai. Pulisic. Maybe going down the left will be more beneficial. No, we can't even build up a bit of play then. Oh my god, how's Mo Salah bringing out a beauty like that? Kai. Timo. Turns, pivots, that's a foul. It was a foul, but it's on the whistle for half time. Far out, that's infuriating. But looking at the raw stats, Liverpool probably look more likely to be in that position. We'll bring on Jorginho. We'll bring on Willian as well. And try and bring something back in this match. Kante. Alonso. Good ball to Pulisic. The fullbacks, man. Domination is the word that comes to mind. Henderson now on the break. Good tackle on Salah. Now we go again. Trent surging in midfield now. Kante misses the tackle. He centralises it. Oh, what is that, man? He got a save off. Mo Salah away. Gets the second follow-up. And prays to the ground. Okay, alright, come off it. 2-1. God has forsaken us here today. Guy, oh. How has Oblak not saved that? He's palmed it straight at him and it bounced off in. Oh, God, that's infuriating. Kai Havertz. Pulisic. Come on, we need an answer. Quick, 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 quick. Timo. Willian. Stick it. Oh, that's not offside. Okay. Form is temporary, class is permanent. Yeah. I feel like with Liverpool not strengthening, they're going to fall away super quick. That's just my opinion. You've really got to strengthen from winning positions. Very much like in FIFA. More so in Football Manager because teams find out your tactics and adapt to you so quickly. But particularly in real life, Sir Alex Ferguson, it's a tiresome analysis and comparison, but he always brought in players from winning positions. Mane, how has he scored that? Oblak has had an absolute mare of a match. Look at this. How's he scoring that, man? That's some Kepa stuff going on there. 3-1. Liverpool are running away with this one a little bit. Okay, it's time to make some subs. Let's bring on Mount, I guess. We are a little bit exhausted from the match against United, I know. Fixture congestion is a real thing. But also in saying that, who did they start off the season against? Good save there. By Alisson. Alisson Becker. Mount. Good shot on target. Kante looking for the ball in. It's dealt with quite easily by Liverpool. That's even going to be a goal kick for them. Xherdan Shaqiri comes on for Salah. Mo can't... Mount can't win the header on Fabinho. Oh my god. Shaqiri, the Swiss international, burning away. Rudiger, good tackle there. I'm really quite impressed with Rudiger. More or less, he's had these crazy last-ditch tackles that have been more pertinent in the mind, I guess, than Zuma. Ball. Werner. Finish. Boom! 3-2. Great stuff there by Timo Werner. Scores a brace. Trying to bring us back here. That's some great football. What a strike. A stick of dynamite comes out of the German's boot there. Look at that. Boom. Against Alisson Becker. Absolutely unloaded that one. 3-2. Come on. We're not down and out for the count. 5 goals. The neutrals probably would say this is a very, very interesting match. I'm pretty sure Liverpool won this fixture in real life. I can't remember the score, but all I want to do is win, win, win. Shaqiri's going to not want that. Oh, Zuma. Ball. What? Mount with a foul. Alright. I don't think it was overly too malicious for a yellow, but whatever. Trent's going to try and deliver this one in. Ball in. Okay, it's dealt with out of the box. But Keita's probably going to recycle it. Come on. Willian. Oh, it's been slipped here. 84th minute. The Brazilian. Willian on the right-hand side. Trying to find the ball in. To Mount. Oh, how has no one stuck something onto that? Oh, it was a good little flick on there by Willian. And Vardy's looking to break away here. Rudiger there with a good tackle. It's only going to be a yellow. I'll take that. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, the Blues. Kante with a great ball to Pulisic. Oh, he's kept it in. What? Why let the... Oh, it's offside. Oh, what? Has his ref been bought off? Keita. I think she's a little bit all over Red Rover. Everything we go forward, we can't just seem to beat Liverpool's fullbacks. Yes. Timo. Oh! Pulisic. Oh, with the follow-up. This is one of those matches, isn't it? It's just, look how many men they're throwing back there. Alonso can't even be the last man. Oh, that's it. She's all over Red Rover. We had some really good chances there towards the end, but unfortunately, Liverpool are victorious here today and claim the UEFA Super Cup. They are champions. You'd say, I can't watch them celebrate. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're not enjoying the series, feel free to leave a dislike. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box these days. To get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click subscribe, of course, and the bell to join the notification squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, maybe some PSN and Xbox codes to buy packs for Ultimate Team, or maybe just some games, I really recommend checking out my affiliation link, G2A. There's some really good prices, so even just going looking around, to be honest. Anyway, the Patreon Steam group there as well. Come and join the community on Steam. My name has been Simpzy. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Mahrez whips it into the box. Royce! That is just ridiculous. With the layup, Marco Royce